and get started here. Thank you all for joining us today. I know it's not easy being here today with the terrible weather, but we will find a way to get through it together. For those of you that don't know, my name is Paul Suey. I am a co-founder and chief operating officer of Revel. Thanks again for being here, and thanks especially to Mayor Lori for making the effort to support this ribbon cutting. Revel couldn't be more excited by everything your administration is working on, and we want everyone here to know that Revel is more than committed to continuing to invest in San Francisco to build more charging infrastructure. Because at Revel, our goal is to build urban fast charging that all EV drivers can rely on. And why is that important? Well, without widespread access to fast charging, EV adoption will stop. It'll slow. Rideshare electrification will stop. It'll slow. Without widespread, easy-to-use, convenient, reliable fast charging, dreams of EV adoption are just that. They're just dreams. So we're excited to partner with everyone here today. But the challenge is building fast charging is kind of hard. It's really hard. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen with one company or one player. It takes team. It takes collaboration. So we're excited to partner with San Francisco, with companies like Kempower, with utilities like PG&E, to continue to build more infrastructure, to electrify more cars, and to make San Francisco's air just a little bit cleaner. I do have one special thank you to give. I think a lot of us have someone that we work with in our personal life or at our jobs that just finds a way to get things done. They think creatively, they see barriers as opportunities, and for Revel, and for this site, that person is Greg Evans. So for those of you that don't know, Greg was the lead project manager on this site, and I think I speak for the Revel team when I say, without his hard work and effort and diligence, we just would not be here today. So thanks, Greg. I'm also realistic. Revel is realistic. I know that 12 chargers, while exciting, and we should all celebrate this accomplishment today, it's not enough. It's not nearly enough. So this is just the first step. It's a first site. We plan to invest more and more into the city to build fast charging, to electrify more cars. We plan to bring more than 10 times the number of chargers you see at this site today into construction over the next few months in 2025 alone. It's an exciting challenge, but the opportunity is here. We know that there's a lot more work to do, and we're not going to be able to do it alone. So again, thanks for everyone for being here today, for all the hard work and effort, and we're excited to continue to build. With that, I'd like to hand it over to Mayor Daniel Lurie to say a few words.
Thank you very much. I also want to thank Tyrone Jew, our environment director here at San Francisco. I appreciate you. This is an exciting day. And thank you, Greg, for making this happen. It's a great day for the mission. It's a great day for San Francisco, and we are here to welcome Revel as the latest business to invest in our city as they open their first West Coast charging project. And I'm really happy to hear that you're doubling down, and we're going to do more of these in the coming months. My message everywhere I go, and Revel gets it, is that San Francisco is open for business. And I'm excited to be here with Revel, a company that shares our vision to electrify transport and reduce emissions in our city. They are just one of the many businesses that have recently been investing in our city, joining Databricks, Strava, OpenAI, and others, who have all committed to San Francisco's future. While my administration is hard at work bringing business back to San Francisco, we need to continue making progress toward our net zero emissions goal by 2040. We've already reduced our emissions by 48% since 1990, but we, as we all know, have more work to do. Initiatives like this will help us get there. This new charging plaza will feature 12 publicly accessible high-speed chargers available 24/7, making EV charging more convenient, especially for residents without home charging options. Over the last 2 years, one-third of all vehicle sales in San Francisco have been electric. And this project is directly contributing to our goal of electrifying 100% of all registered private vehicles by 2040. Public-private partnerships like this one between Revel and our city are essential if we want to meet our climate goals and continue the San Francisco comeback. My administration is committed to attracting companies that want to invest in our city and be part of our recovery. We know that in the past, it hasn't always been easy for new businesses to come to San Francisco, but we are putting in the work, like with our Permit SF initiative, to simplify the process and make it smoother for businesses to launch and to grow here in San Francisco. Fast, publicly accessible charging plazas are exactly what our residents who drive EVs need. Charging investments like this, led by companies like Revel, support our residents, drive our recovery, and build our future. Drivers looking to charge while doing business in the city can grab a cup of coffee or shop at a small grocer around the corner or get a bite at a restaurant down the street. This partnership with Revel is just the beginning. San Francisco should and will be a climate leader in climate tech. My administration will continue to partner with companies here in the city that are leading the way toward a green future and invite new businesses in this space to make San Francisco their home. I am fired up. I am thrilled to celebrate this occasion today and look forward to many opportunities like this in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It means a lot. Next, I'd like to hand it over to Tyrone June with the SF Environment.
First, thank you, Mr. Mayor, for your leadership and for Paul, for Revel, for choosing to locate here in the city. As the mayor said, we have been fully committed to electrifying our transportation here in San Francisco. Right now, the largest source of emissions in our city comes from our transportation sector. And so that's why it's doubly important that we begin to invest in clean transportation options, just like you see here, to help us power into the future in a sustainable direction. And it's not just about greenhouse gas emissions. That's what we tend to focus on in the climate space. It's about reducing particulate matter, reducing the amount of emissions that's going into our communities and causing respiratory illnesses. That's what happens when you go all electric. That's what happens when you invest in a reliable public transportation system and biking infrastructure network. You bring those emissions down, you lead to more positive health outcomes, and you lead to a healthier, sustainable, more resilient city. And so I want to thank Revel, thank the leadership of Mayor Lurie. I see Commissioner Sullivan from the Environment Commission over there. All of us have been coming together, including our partners in the utilities like PG&E, because we all see where we need to go. We have to end our dependence on fossil fuels, and we have to do so equitably, sustainably, and become the city that we deserve to be here in San Francisco. So thank you, everyone.
Just a little bit before we opened, I think before a lot of you were able to come, this woman came up to us, and she was on her phone, and she said, excuse me, is this site open? Because my daughter has an EV, and she's always complaining that there's not enough charging. So can I charge my car? So we're excited to just be in this community. The demand is clear of how much utilization these sites or this site will get. Next, I'd like to introduce Yazi with PG&E to say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nima Yazdi. I work at Pacific Gas and Electric Company. I support as a program manager the Service Planning and Design organization. Our responsibility in service planning is to support customers from a project management perspective to interconnect and energize sites like this. So customers apply, we receive that application, we design a site, we help with dependencies. There's hundreds of tasks involved with that. And then ultimately we construct the site and build it so folks like you can charge your cars. I want to go over some quick stats about this site. This site has a 1.3 megawatt connected load number, which is roughly 1/4 the amount that the Salesforce Tower utilizes. So in this small parking lot is 1/4 of the size of the largest building west of the Mississippi. And that's a big feat for a utility to energize. And to do something like that is impossible without close collaboration with our customers. Before I continue any further, I'm also going to give shout out to 2 people at Revel who were instrumental in making sure the site could have been energized seamlessly. Jake, who leads policy at Revel, and Greg, again, getting shout out. Please, round of applause for them. They have been amazing partners, weekly calls with PG&E, coordinating very closely with the service planning organization, leveraging a lot of partnerships, and it's not easy to build a site like this. It takes over 1.5 years for this particular site. Last year, the department that I work for energized roughly 160 sites similar to this. That equates to about 2,000 ports on the grid and 160 megawatts of power. This is within our service territory. That's a lot of power, and to do something like that without close collaboration with cities, specifically City of San Francisco or Department of Energies from various jurisdictions, is impossible. So I want to share deep gratitude as well. I'm a San Francisco native. The vision of San Francisco to be the most beautiful city in the world, one that's electrified from a transportation point of view. Thank you to everyone that's up here on stage as well, and to all the partners who are in the stage as well, who are different stakeholders in that process. One challenge we face as a utility, though, because it's not always rainbows and electrons, is capacity constraints. And we have a program called Flexible Service Connection, which Revel is going to be piloting at 2 different sites, one in South San Francisco and one in Oakland, whereby when we receive an application as a utility and we don't have enough power, we can support customers with interim solutions. So this allows customers to connect quickly and more seamlessly. They can still build their site to the full capacity, and then we send them dynamic day-ahead signals. And only a few utilities in the United States are doing this right now, but this is really, really forward-thinking, and we're excited about it. So the simplest way to put it, if there's stranded power on the grid or power that's not being utilized by other customers, we take that power and we bring it to a site like this. And so we're really excited about that. Revel's been a huge partner. We're really grateful for their partnership and collaboration. And with that being said, thank you.
Like I said, it's a partnership and collaboration, but you really can't do it without PG&E. So that partnership means a lot, and we're excited to continue to partner and collaborate to build more sites. Lastly, I'd like to hand it over to Jed with Kempower.
Good morning, everyone. You can tell from my accent I'm not a native, but welcome and greetings from Durham, North Carolina. And maybe we can do something about an honorary citizenship or something later. So, what an exciting day for the future of electric transportation. And what an honor to stand here in the heart of San Francisco for the opening of Revel's very first West Coast charging station. At Kempower, we're proud to be the technology behind the scenes. The 12 ultra-fast chargers at this station are designed to deliver not just power, but reliability, scalability, and user-friendliness at every level. And in a city like San Francisco, where innovation meets sustainability, that kind of a reliability truly matters. Revel's mission to bring accessible, high-performance charging infrastructure to dense urban environments aligns perfectly with our vision at Kempower, a world where EV charging is effortless, it's everywhere, and it's built to last. We don't just make chargers, we deliver uptime, performance, and peace of mind for EV drivers, and we're proud to bring that standard of excellence to this incredible site. It's no secret that sustainable transportation is no longer a novelty or a luxury. It's a necessity. And partnerships like the one between Revel and Kempower are critical to turning that vision into reality. Together, we're not just building stations, we're building confidence in the EV future, one charger, one neighborhood, one city at a time. To our partners at Revel, thank you for trusting us as you expand across the Bay Area and beyond. To the people of San Francisco, we're proud to help power your journey toward a cleaner, more connected city. Again, congratulations to everyone who made this possible, and here's to many more ribbon cuttings to come. Thank you.
Thanks again to everyone for being here. In a second, I hope you help yourself to some croissants over there. Enjoy the good weather. And now we will cut the ribbon. And thanks again for Mayor Lurie for coming.
Thank you. We're going to go behind.
3, 2, 1. There we go.